Hello again, everyone. It's Chris Haynes coming to you from 322 Oak Street here in lovely Lady Lake, Florida. Today is December 15th, 2023. It's my mom's birthday, so happy birthday, Mary Haynes. And, you know, we look back at the archives, and we haven't done a tour video since May of 2022. So we're overdue, and we're about to move out of this building. You'll see some of that going here in just a minute. So we decided today, Nick was wise enough to think, hey, we need to get this done. Wob is off with Matt and Mike at the LZ project. Alex, who's doing the camera for me today's his last day at OG. He's moving on to some other things. So Nick's like, hey, let's do it today. So we're doing it today. So we'll start off here where we started the last tour. Now, some of you might remember this as the bead maker tree. Eventually became the brake buster / drying aid tree. With all the stuff going on around here, it's now barren, as you can see. We did work with a local arborist and a certified tree surgeon to do whatever it is that when you pluck these little things and you plant a new one. So at the new building, we have a new one planted. Hopefully by the time spring rolls around, we'll have some new stuff going over there. So that's the infamous bead maker tree right here. Now, this is new since last time, by the way. I watched the old video recently, and this wasn't here. Mike F. built us this great sidewalk going back and forth. It used to just be a bunch of dirt, leaves and such. So this is a nice little addition. Keeps us from tracking too much dirt everywhere. Oh, sorry if we got a lot of wind. It's windy out here today. We have some new employees that I'll tell you about. So this is Donnie's vehicle. Donnie works with the garage design guys. He actually lives maybe like a quarter mile that way. We got Tim's car, then the infamous Nick Mobile, that's Daniel, and then also new since last time is Marie, that's her Hyundai Santa Cruz down there. So that's who parks out front usually. And Alex is usually parked out here with his non-registered, illegal, titled self. Here's the main entrance to what we still call the yarn building. Bryce is still set up here. In the infamous yarn building, even though there's no more yarn. The plan is for us to be out of that building next door by January the 31st. Yarn building will stay in a little bit longer. But this one, last time I was looking at the video, so Mike T used to sit here. However, Mike T has also moved on to another position elsewhere. So is Lewis. Nick is now taking over Lewis's desk in the corner over there. Tommy still sits there. This is Mike F's desk for when he's around, which he's not around right now. We're currently in the middle of the LZ project. So these are the experimental prototype shirts here for the Colette. This one's teal, bubblegum, lemon, and black. So if you don't already have one of those, make sure to get you one of those. They're in the OG store. And they're eligible for the garage giveaway, which is also going on right now through January 15th. So this looks definitely different than last time we were in here. This is where Alex and Waba spend a lot of their time doing the video editing. Those speakers I don't think were here last time. The TV wasn't here last time. We had Toda's 97-pound keyboard here last time. But it's got a lot of pretty professional grade high-end equipment. Waba took a bunch of it with him to do the LZ stuff out there. He's out there basically every day with those guys. But for the time being, the plan is get the warehouse moved by January 31st. We'll probably need to stay in this building, so these guys will be in here a little bit longer. As we have a great internet connection here, which is one thing when you're uploading 4K videos that are an hour long. Let's see what else is new over here. Nathan was in the middle of like his first week last time we did a tour, but he's still around, so that's nice. Yep, Tim was in the last video, but he was on the other side. He was in the warehouse, but now he's over here on this side. He's got his bubblegum shirt on today. Nice job, Tim. Daniel, I think, yeah, Daniel was here, May of 22. You were around. Daniel's still here. Then we got Donnie. That's new guy Donnie I just bragged about right there. Ed right here. Let's see, Ed's got Kickstart today, no Mango Loco.
Not today, I had that earlier.
Okay. Then let's see what else we got going on here. This is still the unboxing photo studio. I should have gotten the lights for you last time. So this looks kind of the same. I think we've added maybe some fancy lights since last time you were in here. This is where we do a lot of the pictures for the product pages on the website, stuff like that. Matt does unboxing videos every once in a while in here. These are a new crinkle black. So if you're looking for a Cox hose reel, Now we don't have the glossy black anymore. We have crinkle black. So that's what that's in here for, I think, to take some new pictures of that. We also have, there's actually a girl working on this side now. Brooke has joined us. Yeah, she's over there pretending to work. Now, one thing that Brooke has brought to the table is some organization, some much needed organization. You would think with a bunch of organized guys who would have had something like this before, but we didn't. So now we have like real silverware that's divided. We used to just have like whatever people would steal from Taco Bell. She also brought in like this little, what is this, air fryer / oven. Also a Brooke touch here in the kitchen. Now we got to do the fridge and freezer check here. So what do we have? We got some pizza that's exposed to the elements right there. I don't know if that's going to taste very good. Ed's Vanilla Coke. This is for Manny. I got him a standing rib roast at Publix while they were on sale, so that's for him. We still have this random stick of butter. Oh, this is actually empty. They moved all this sauce stuff into the drawer there, so now I can shut it and leave this open and with no fear of breaking anything and stuff flying everywhere. Let's see if we got anything in the freezer. Let's see, we got some those Powerade popsicles have been in there for I don't know how long. Some Go-Gurt, little, these put in your cooler, whatever those are called, pack temps. Veggie chicken nuggets. I didn't know that was a thing. So yeah, that's the freezer situation there. Still not really the, what the brand Perlick, I think, is the new fancy fridge. Matt doesn't care about the arm building enough to get us a nice fridge, but that's the way it goes. Watch your back there. All right, so continuing this way, we got people come by Daniel's desk.
It's a highlight of the support.
Yes, yeah. When you talk to customers and get a little frustrated, you have to touch the goat. So there's Brooke and Scott working on garage design stuff. I'm giving everyone a tour here. Yeah. They're hard at work while Kyle's at home sleeping today. And so this is still mostly the same as since last time you were here. Kyle sits over there. We still got the fancy Cree lights throughout. We're debating on what to do with those when we leave here. We'll probably take those with us to the new building. But again, that's all kind of the long-term sort of view. These are new since last time. So Mike F needed some storage for all of his stuff. So this is mostly Mike F stuff. Now he did build that shed out back, which we'll get to in a minute, but this is just random odds and ends and wires and what's that, lubricants and Milwaukee bits. So Mike F has this area for that little stuff, and then he's got the shed out there for the big stuff. So we'll come in here to the garage. Now, last time we were in here was the M2, before we did the M2 giveaway. So this is Matt's E92 M3, his baby, the one he'll never ever get rid of. We'll see about that. Last time we were here, there were subwoofers stacked from like floor to ceiling, but now it's toolboxes is the focus. This was not here last time. This is the custom install, but with the KWS 700, I believe is what that one is, yeah. So this is what Matt usually uses if he's here washing. Of course, we got all the OG spec stuff, including the new Griot's Garage foam cannons. This is new. Some of you might not have seen this yet. It's a shorter wand holder by about 6 inches, I think. On the old ones, the longer ones, you put this in here and just keep going and going and going and going and going. And you kind of have to dig it out, so we shorten that. Dry ice machine. That's the small one. Matt doesn't really use it very often, but it's here if he needs it. The tire equipment was definitely here last time. I remember that. Now this time we only have, there's 8 extra wheels and 4 extra tires for the one car that's in here. So we got to do our usual thing here. So now, also new since last time, I work in the other building. This is Matt when he's here. This is his office setup. So let's see what he's got going on here. Oh, he's got a new desktop background. Let's see. That I know that guy. Pan, know that guy. Our president. That's the what's his name? Huberman. And this guy, I think that's the Gary Breck or whatever the guy's name is that Matt's all into now. So he's got his 4 horsemen here. Let's see. Oh, what's he been looking at here? So we got some old school LZ pictures. I guess that's when he got 1 million subscribers. That's nice. Not sure why he was looking. Oh, these are great pictures of LZ. What else he got? 10 best shredded lettuce recipes. Interesting. A1 original sauce, that's his favorite. He likes to add that to his Snake River Farm stuff. What is this? Office accessories from the Corvette store. How about that? See, I knew he always liked that car. Let's see, he might be doing some Christmas shopping here. This is good. And then what's the last one here, or the first one? Oh, that's the OG homepage in Shopify. So let's see if any of you guys placed orders here recently. You might see your name. But yeah, interesting. Always interesting to go and look and see what people are looking at on their browser. Well, we'll lock that up so nobody can mess with that. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, you know, Matt has been on a health kick recently. He's changed lots of stuff about his fitness, his diet being a big one, his cold plunge, his 5-pronged approach. You've heard all that stuff before. But this is, if you've seen these videos before, you know this is where he hides the good stuff. So let's see. And there we go. So, zebra cake rolls. The good news is, I guess, he's switched from the zebra cakes to the rolls. 270 calories. So maybe these are less calories. That's his deal there. Maybe. But yeah. Still there. No matter what, he's got to have his zebra cakes. This is all new since last time, I know for sure. Lev rack. So we have lev rack storage here, which is kind of cool actually. If you go in here, this slides open. In here he's got all of his Milwaukee toys, although they took a ton of them out to the LZ compound, and so a bunch of that stuff is out there. What else has he got in here? Oh yeah, all of his fasteners. That's each of these little things has nylon nuts, rubber grommets, body clips. For all those times when Matt needs a good rubber grommet, he's got plenty of them. And then we got all the Ego stuff in here, along with the polisher. Now, here's a sneak peek for you. I don't know if we're supposed to show this or not, but that's a new polisher that we're kind of toying around with. Matt and some of the guys are testing that out. It's from a group called Liquid Elements. It's more of a budget-friendly option. So that's something they're exploring and working on. Last thing here before we get out of here is this. So this is new. Last time, if I watched the video, May of 2022, this was set up. There was a vacuum here, but this we finally actually settled on a vacuum solution. So that's what this is. And it's pretty sweet. 50-foot hose. It's nice and quiet. The loudest noise is what comes out of here. Runs pretty smooth. That's a pretty sweet setup. Those are not in stock today in the store, but they will be soon. Wait on certain parts. And then Tommy and Nick actually just finished here a vacuum test that they were doing. So we bought, just like the pressure washer project, we bought, I don't know, 8 or 10 vacuums to test. So they did all these calculations and tests to see how ours stacked up. Hopefully ours came out on top. And then one more little sneak preview. I know Matt has shown some of this before. So this is the squeezable press-all bottle. So it's got that cool top, and you can squeeze it. I'm not sure what chemicals best work in there, but that's something that we're working on. And again, just like these, trying to work on getting the labels right and the fluorination right and all that other stuff so we can carry. Basically, the goal is eventually to carry not just, okay, OG drying aid in one of these, but then also be able to sell you, here's CarPro eraser in a bottle and stuff like that. So let's head outside. That's the yarn building. Let's go back out here. A couple more vehicles out back. We got that's Scott's Jeep over there, Brooks Kia Soul, and then Ed's little Ford something. I don't know what that is. Brooke actually cleaned hers up a little. That looks good. And then we're gonna miss our neighbors back there, the roofing guys and the pest control. A couple new things out here that you might see. Number one, this is brand new since last time. So just like out front, Mike F made us a sidewalk. Back here, he made us this little deal. Is a lot for the forklift actually, because sometimes we have things that need to go back and forth. There was no real good way. We had to take the forklift in the street to get it in here. So this is new, it turned out really good. And then you can also, if you need to, drive between the buildings, but we try not to do that. Plus it keeps your feet all nice and clean. That's the infamous shed that Mike F built. Many of you, I'm sure, watched that video series. It's pretty popular. He and Waba, lots of build and talks basically, but it's pretty funny. It looks, I don't know if it's supposed to be a permanent fixture, but Mike's going to make it a not permanent fixture so that we can move that to the new building. He's determined to get it there since he spent all the time putting the work in. This usually isn't here. And so this is a truck. So during Black Friday, UPS will give us a couple extra stops. They'll pick up. And then this year and some of last year, they would just drop off a truck. So then we fill up the truck for them. They just come, pick it up and take it out of here. And let's see. Nope, this side's locked. Let's see if we can get in the truck, see what's going on in there. And I don't think we're supposed to have this anymore, but we still do. Yeah, so there's the truck. Not much to it. We don't actually use it very much. We just move it. When they drop it off, we kind of move it back and forth a little. But this should be gone pretty soon. Or you know what? If they keep leaving it here, we're just going to use it to help us move to the new building. Let's see. Before we go in, this is and this has changed a ton, by the way, since the last video. But let's see what kind of vehicles we got out here. This is Samantha's truck. On the other side of that, you can't see, is Janet's Accord. Samantha is one of our newer employees working in the warehouse. You got my LS430. The passenger side mirror there had an unfortunate run-in with a garbage can and lost that battle. Then we got the forklift, which is Ted, Andrew, Trevor, all those guys know how to use that. Let's see who else. This is all our stuff actually, and this is outgoing because this stuff doesn't move quite as quickly, the Ego stuff, and so that's already been taken out of the warehouse. We'll store that down the street and then that'll move to the new building, but we're starting to clear out this building a little bit. This is Zach's BMW something. I made the mistake of calling it a clown shoe. That's evidently not the right one. That's a different one. Then Andrew's Civic. We got a Ted also. No, Ted doesn't have a Civic. That's an Accord. Alyssa's got the Hyundai something, and then that's Drew's Mustang. So that's what our parking lot looks like now. We still have our signage here, which if you ever come and visit, you might have gotten your picture taken there. This obviously is coming down once we leave. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet about the new building, where that's going to go, but I'm sure it'll be over there somewhere. Let's take a quick trip through this side of things. So this is the original building. If you've been watching a while, you recognize this building. However, like I said, it looks very different now from the last time you saw it. We'll go in the side door here. Hopefully we can catch Janet. She loves being on camera. So we got our outgoing USPS, outgoing UPS, lots of vacuum hose reels going out today. That's a good thing. Janet, your favorite part. Now, last time we were in this building on this tour, this was all bulk storage. None of the packing stuff was here, none of the shipping stuff was here, none of that was here. So all this came from the other side, and all that bulk storage basically went kind of back over there. So this all looks new. Two things I got to show you here first. One, you might remember the little snack. It was actually one of these blue things last time, Melissa. So this time we've downsized a little. For now, we got some Rice Krispie treats. This giant bag of candy. Every day Alyssa just rifles through it and takes out all the good stuff. And Samantha eats all the Tootsie Rolls. Right. That's what I hear.
Chris.
No. But now, so we got Maria down here. She's the expert shipper now. So Trevor used to do some of the shipping, a lot of the shipping. Now it's Maria. This is all her setup. So that's where all the labeling and such takes place now. I always like to check because sometimes there's USPS and a UPS pile or vice versa, but none today. Now this used to be my office. So I sat there. And before that, if you've been around a long time, you know this used to be Waba and Bryce and Mike T's office. But now this is Susie's office. So we have an executive assistant for Matt. Her name is Susie. She's not here right now, but this is her office. She's taken all of the stuff, a lot of the stuff that I used to do, and just taken it to the next level. Does things way better than I did when it comes to just random stuff, like all the permitting we have to do with the county now to make the move. Just doing a bunch of clerical stuff as well. Let's see. And I still have, now this looks a little different than last time, so I still have my brat cooker. Still have some protein powder. I have some tuna fillets up here and then some random vitamins mixed in. And somehow Matt's diploma ended up in here, and it stayed here for a while. So this is now Susie's office, but again, with the move, she'll move over there with us. Sabre cabinet's still going strong. This chair, what's it called? Human scale. It's a terrible chair, but we keep it around for, I'm not sure what reason. Let's see. Oh, we need to go buy the snack thing again here. Hold on. There's also, by the way, what is this? Danishes, muffins. So Alyssa's mom was nice enough to bring that today, which is super cool. We all snacked on that. Samantha has actually been in a video before, remember?
Yep.
Yeah, Mike F.
I remember.
was at Starbucks, I think, talking to you.
Yep.
And then you said, screw this Starbucks gig, I'm going to Obsessed Garage.
Yeah, I got scalped.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she's here helping us out with packing now. This is Ted's station. So Ted has the ability to pack if needed, but he's also kind of overseeing a lot of the warehouse stuff. Let's see, I don't want to bore you with Satco lighting and Marilex. This is our great wall of towels and such. Giveaway items, tornadors. Got our basketball goal here for the guys. They pretend they're Kobe Bryant. This is kind of new since last time. So up here, it's not loaded right now, but this is where it shows the data, real-time data of who's picked them in most items today, who's packed the most boxes, stuff like that. Now, you didn't see this last time, but I wanted to show it to you. So this is obviously a bathroom, but we do have a shower actually. And I use this shower. I actually used it this morning because sometimes in the morning I'll work out. First thing in the morning, get here about 7:15, then I have the shower and the whole building to myself basically, which is kind of nice. So that's my one ask, my one big request of Matt when we go to the new building is I want a shower. So we'll see if that happens. I'll let that shower person have their privacy in there. This is also new, by the way. This is before, up until about probably 8 months ago, this door did not exist here. It was just a wall. To get to the other side, you had to go out that door and walk around. But now there's a door here, which is nice. And this is basically all storage now. So fittings and such over there. Got all of our Rupes stuff over here. Apex Air, Ego Stubbies are in there. Mercas, make sure you get that. Those are supposedly the best polisher on the planet, according to Matt. All of our giveaway shirts are here. So this is the bubblegum colored shirt that Tim was wearing over there. We have plenty of those, so make sure to grab one of those. We got them in the different colors. I was asking Ken, Matt's dad, I said, "What did you ever think you'd see the day when we had a yellow and a pink and a teal shirt in the OG store?" Come a long way, people. Come a long way. Plenty of GSF. So these are pressure washer hoses that Ken makes down the road for us. So this is the OG spec hose. We've pretty much done away. I think we still have some Cobra Jets up here. Yeah, we have a few of those, but for the most part, we sell and people buy the OG spec hose. And that's something we now do. So he and his guys down the road will get the hose in bulk. They'll cut them, put the fittings on, all that good stuff. We've started packing things and pulling things off of pallets. So these are 1122s. Over here we got active 2.0s. Those just come straight off the pallet now. Rather than, okay, we get a pallet in, we load it up, we then take it down off the shelf, pick it, pack it, and whatever. Now we just pull them straight off the shelf, which is kind of nice. Got Dante here. Dante is relatively new. Say hi, Dante. Hello. What are you working on, Dante? You got detail guards?
Yeah, restock.
Restocking? All right.
Yeah, running low.
Nice. It's a good problem to have. Got all of our Press-All bottles here. Actually, I think Drew and Ken just put an order in yesterday for more. The transparent ones go pretty quickly. For some reason, we've been selling a lot of these yellow ones recently. So, hey, if you need some yellow Press-Alls, get them while they're hot. Prevo stuff. Now this, what you're about to see, looks very different than it did yesterday or 2 days ago, thanks to the hard working, oh, he's hiding. Zach's hiding his face. There's Zach and Ted and Andrew. So they've been breaking down these shelves. We're taking the stuff off the shelves, taking the shelves down so that then we can move that stuff over as soon as we can into the new building. So just as recently as last week, this was all floor to ceiling shelves with Milwaukee with Dyne Audio stuff, but we've broken them all down so that we can move that stuff and get a head start on setting up at the new place. Let's see. Only a couple more things here to go. This is tool grid stuff. Andrew loves picking tool grid orders, because when you guys buy tool grid, you buy hundreds of pieces of tool grid at a time, which is awesome. Okay, no, that's a 1622. Okay, 1622s. Got the other bathroom. Let's see now. A couple videos ago, you guys might remember, we had an OG spec bidet experiment that we were working on, but that was not approved. It wasn't UL listed. It didn't go very well, so now this is just a regular bathroom. Saver cabinets in here. Not a very exciting bathroom. At the new place, we have 2 large bathrooms that are both capable of holding like 5 people each, which is pretty nice. We're actually kind of looking forward to that. So last thing here, we got, well, before I show you my office, let me just show you real quick. Oh, Andrew, what's your favorite hat?
My favorite
Your favorite hat, which one?
Probably the Load in Black, which I don't.
This one? No.
Oh, that's the black charcoal, one box over. Yeah.
Load and black. Oh, yeah.
The uniquest one, I guess.
That is nice, yeah. Mike F. wears this one a bunch, too. Yeah, that is pretty sweet.
Or I call the Carhartt style one.
Oh, yeah.
The brown and black. If you do a lot of handiwork,
Caramel. Oh, yeah, you get your hardworking, you got your Carhartt shirt to match your hat. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. And these are the fitted ones. So these don't work very well for people like me and my buddy James, who are large-headed humans, but for you, it might work. We also have trucker hats for big-headed people like me. So last but not least on the tour here, this has seen several iterations as well. Right now, Drew's in here, so Drew does the purchasing. Oh. Hey there, Drew. And then Joe, when he's here, he's taken over some of the CFO duties, and he does all that. So he's here a couple times a week. That's his spot where he's set up. Drew put a little sign on the front door that says, hey, don't come in here. This door is locked, go around. And people still like to try and come in. That's all right. And then last but not least, this is now my office officially, / the podcast studio, / the board room / conference room. It looks mostly the same as last time. I do have a plant in here now, so I'm proud of that. But this is where Matt and I sit every Friday to do the podcast for you all. Hopefully you watch that. We haven't had one recently because he's been gone. Not sure when the next one will be, but that's what we got. Let me show you a couple tchotchkes, because you know Matt loves a good tchotchke. So here's our YouTube 100,000 subscriber button. Kind of proud of that. Yeah. Next to that, this is our Shopify. It's similar in like once you get 100,000 orders, you get a little Shopify, whatever that's called, bag, I guess. This is some artwork by my friend Nancy Klutz that she gave me, which is super nice. Then other random tchotchkes that when you come visit one day, I'll tell you all about them. And that's my daughter, Harper May. So hi, Harper May. She's prominently displayed here. So that's the tour. Things are going to look very different even in just a month. Hopefully, we'll be out of here with time to spare and have plenty of time left to clean things up. But we'll see how it goes. So that's the tour, December 2023. We'll do another one. I shouldn't say when we're going to do another one because it'll just be 6 months after that anyway. But thank you all for watching. Thanks for supporting us, and we'll see you next time.